If someone wanted to change the New Testament, they'd face a major problem. It didn't stay in one language for long. It exploded across the ancient world so fast that no single person, group, or empire could control the message. Welcome back to Mysteries of the Word, where we explore the truths hidden in both Scripture and ancient writings. And today, we're going deeper, using history and non-canonical texts to show why altering the Bible became impossible almost immediately. As soon as the apostles preached, people from different nations believed. Acts 2 describes Jews from every nation under heaven, hearing the message in their own languages. Non-canonical support shows early Christian communities forming outside Judea, in Syria, Egypt, and Asia Minor. They needed Scripture in their own languages. Within the first 150 years, the New Testament had already been translated into Syriac, Coptic, Latin. Each translation became an independent witness of what the apostles originally taught. Syriac is a dialect of Aramaic, the language Jesus spoke. By the 2nd century, churches in Syria were using the Peshitta, the Syriac Bible. Why this matters? A scribe wanting to change the New Testament would now need to find all the Greek manuscripts, find all the Syriac copies, change them to match each other, return them without anyone noticing. That's thousands of documents in two completely different languages. The Apostolic Constitutions, 4th century, but preserving earlier material, references churches across Syria already reading Scripture publicly, too widely to alter. Egypt became one of the early Christian hotspots. By the 100s to 200s AD, Scripture was translated into multiple Coptic dialects: Sahidic, Bahiric, Fayumic. This means the New Testament wasn't just Greek and Syriac, it was breaking into multiple Egyptian languages at once. If you want to change a verse, now you must edit manuscripts in Greek, edit manuscripts in Syriac, edit manuscripts in 3 to 5 Coptic dialects, all across different regions. Coptic texts, like the Gospel of Thomas and Gospel of the Egyptians, not scripture, but early Christian writings, show that Egypt was full of Christian communities, producing their own texts, meaning Scripture was already everywhere. In the West, Christians began translating Scripture into Latin before Jerome's famous Vulgate. These are called the Old Latin versions, used as early as the late 100s. They spread across North Africa, Italy, Gaul, Spain. Now the New Testament exists in 4 language families: Greek, Syriac, Coptic, Latin, each in hundreds to thousands of copies. To rewrite Scripture, someone would now have to locate every Greek manuscript, locate every Syriac manuscript, locate every Coptic manuscript, locate every Old Latin manuscript, change them all in the exact same way, and return them across the Roman Empire without detection. This isn't just impossible, it's absurd. Imagine someone today trying to change every copy of the Bible in English, Spanish, Chinese, Russian, Korean, German, French, Swahili, and Hindi, overnight, without leaving evidence. That's what critics claim happened in ancient times, with no printing press, no email, no transportation, no global organization. Logistically, historically, linguistically, it cannot be done. Non-canonical writings prove Christians everywhere were already quoting Scripture long before any central authority could control anything. First Clement quotes the Gospels and Paul. The Shepherd of Hermas references the teachings of Jesus. The Epistle of Barnabas quotes Matthew. The Didache uses gospel teachings. Ignatius of Antioch quotes Paul extensively. These writings appear in Syria, Egypt, Rome, Asia Minor, North Africa. If someone changed Scripture, all these writings would instantly expose the edits. Think of it like this. When the New Testament spread into many languages early, it became too decentralized to corrupt. This is the same reason a computer virus cannot take down every server worldwide. They're too spread out and independent. The geographic, linguistic, and cultural diversity of early Christianity actually protected the message. We saw the New Testament has over 6,000 manuscripts in Greek alone. We showed that by the early centuries, the Bible was already translated into multiple dialects and regions. To change scripture, someone would need to adjust every manuscript in every language, then return them secretly, something no ancient power could pull off. This explosion of early translations is one of the strongest proofs that the Bible we have today is the same message the apostles preached. If this opened your eyes to how protected the New Testament truly is, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow.